Welcome or welcome back to my channel. I'm Suzanne, and this is my empties for the last 2 months, I think, of 2025. I'm going to put the prices or what I've been tracking on screen. There's 1 month that I didn't really keep track too much, and I have to add these up. I haven't really looked at anything, and I just give like a small amount to the samples because really they're just not donations. They were just what do you call them, gift with purchases and things like that. So they don't really have too much of a monetary value, but for the sake of empties, I'm just kind of doing that. And it's not much here. And I don't know if I've gotten rid of stuff that I shouldn't have, but okay. Yeah, I was looking at what I wrote down for September. I think I already did that video. So for November and December, we have these guys here. Let's start with this. This is from Belief. It's the Moisturizing Eye Balm Essential Eye Cream, and I really do like this. I have another sample of it, and I have a bigger one. I think they reformulated it because the old one I thought was giving me milia, but I actually have one on my eyelid, and it drives me crazy. But would if my eyesight was better, I would remove it. And it's my eye. I don't want to get too close to it, so whatever. This is a really nice. I love the Belief line. Honestly, this is one line that through the years I still love. Other ones have come and gone, and this one is consistent. So I do pick it up when I have a chance. And as I get through some of my other samples of eye creams, I will open up the big version of this and we'll repurchase. I just don't want to do anything right now because I have a lot of samples and stuff. This is from Shani Darden. I think it's Shani. Retinol. And it was nice. It was just, I don't use a lot of it, but I thought my skin looked good the next day. But saying that it's a retinol, I don't know how much this costs. I don't know the line that well, so, or at all, basically. So I wouldn't look into buying this because there's other retinols that are out there, but I did think it did something to my face. So hopefully. This is from Hemp's. This is another sample. This is Ocean Breeze. And it says hyaluronic acid herbal body moisturizer. This is the first Hemp's I used, I think, and I really liked it. I'm trying to remember if I had one before that. But once I get through my year's supply or more of moisturizers, I would consider buying them. I think their scents are pretty nice. I usually in TJ Maxx and I start sniffing them, and then I want to buy a bunch of them. And here we are in this position of all this stuff. So I gotta try to chill on that a little bit. Pharmacy Green Clean. This is the Clearly Clean. I picked this up in TJ Maxx because they have reformulated. I've said it in other videos. I'm so disappointed. I love this stuff. I haven't tried the new one. I went by a couple of the reviews, and frankly, I'm just so annoyed that they changed something that was really good that I haven't even tried a new one. If I get a sample of it, and I just did get a Sephora gift card, so I don't know. I might try because this really takes off my eye makeup really well. I do have e.l.f., which isn't bad. The Holy Hydration, I got like the cherry one, and I go in with a micellar water too, especially if I'm wearing eyeliner. The KVD one, I use the gel eyeliner. That does not want to come off. So that's where I am with pharmacy. Not happy. This is just a little mini Clinique, the Dramatically Different Moisturizing Lotion. I used this when I was young, when my sister would get the samples and she would give it to me. And it just brings back memories because, I didn't have the money for all that stuff. So Clinique was like really high end for me. And I mean, they still are a little expensive, compared to some of the other things you can get on the market. But it is a good product. I have to say their products are nice, especially the moisturizers. I don't use the the toners that they have. I used to when I was young, but this actually, I just filmed my Mythos project pan, and these I had finished. This is from Derek Lamb, Tan Crosby, Afloat. I will put, I'm reminding myself when I edit this to find the notes on this. I did not like it. There's a little bit left, but I can't wear it. It was like just, why is it the scents you don't like linger and the ones you love I can't smell? So it's just not my taste of the scent. So I don't, I'm not trying to be too negative about it. even though I might sound it. I'm sorry. It's just not for me. Joe Malone, Wood Sage, and Sea Salt. I do like this one. I've had a couple of this size sample. I don't usually buy large perfumes. The only one I actually bought large was the Derek Lam Silent Street, because I use that a lot. But this one is nice. I don't know. I'm not into perfume enough that I would spend that kind of money on a full one. I don't mind getting the samples because I enjoy mixing them up. And I'm getting off on a tangent. Here's Clean Reserve and Skin the Reserve blend. This was nice too. I do like the clean line of perfumes. Again, if I see like a bunch of samples for sale, I might pick them up, but I have a few more. I think it's Skylar and something else that I want to get through before I even consider that. Another moisturizer. This is H2O Beauty Oasis Ultra Hydrating Cream Water Gel. I really like this. I think it's the texture. I like the gel textures. And I felt it was nice and hydrating. I don't know anything about this brand. I think I got it in an Ulta sample pack. I don't know what I was doing, but I think it was last year and the year before. I just had to get all the samples. So now I'm going through all the samples. I didn't even make, was it platinum in Ulta? I missed it by like $30. And I'm not stressing about it. I'm not going crazy anymore. Tarte Shape Tape Stay Spray. I like Shape Tape, the creamy concealer. Did not like this. And this sprayer, I know it's a sample, but it was terrible. So I noticed I didn't like this, basically. I didn't notice it did anything. So I actually just bought some Milani spray. And I found another bottle that I had that I forgot about. Laura Mercier, Real Flawless Weightless Perfecting Concealer. This is it from Sephora. This was an old sample. This was nice. I actually got a lot out of here. I don't know what the color is, the shade. It's just a sample. It doesn't say on here. I tried to look it up on Sephora, but it was so old I couldn't find it. So that was nice. Again, I really prefer the Shape Tape, so I would stick with that. This is from Rabanne. This is just a sample mascara. I tried to clean it off with a cotton wipe, and now I see if I can get it open. I have cotton all over the time. This one wasn't too bad. This is the second sample. I made a mess of that. The first one I didn't care for. This one was better, but sometimes with the samples, I don't know how old they are and if they've already dried out. Let's continue with the different mascaras I had. This is Polite Society Greatest Lashes of All Time. I have trouble with this, sorry. No, it's not. I did not like this. I did use, let me see. Oh, sorry, I got hair. I did use it, but I think this is the makers of, what do you call it, Too Faced, that are no longer Too Faced. Didn't like. I don't even know how much that costs. I'm assuming it's like in the 20s. Essence Lash. See, I have trouble with the S's. Lash Princess False Lash Effect Mascara. This one's gonna kill me. These are just black. I don't buy brown usually, so I don't know what color. It's just in black. It's not bad for the price at all. I'm having trouble. I used to love this and a few others, and now I'm using mascara, and I'm not liking any of them. This one, Fully Charged Mascara powered by magnetic technology from Pure. I didn't even get one eye done with this, and I was like, nope. So this is basically the clutter. Again, it's a sample. I don't know, but I mean, I don't like the brush. Doesn't even look like there's anything on it. It was like it really was putting nothing on. So this might be dried out. So I may be giving it a negative review for an unfair negative review, but yeah, I was like, what is that? But almost done. Ulta Beauty Tinted Eye Primer. This one actually had a shimmer in it. This lasted forever. And I didn't mind. It was good. I actually started another one. I bought two of them. The one I have now, though, is a matte. So I like this. I would repurchase it from Ulta. It lasted really long time. It's 10 mils. But I always go heavy-handed, and I could have even cut back on what I used. I just tend to not think and just go for it. Makeup Forever HD Skin Concealer sample. I can't use the other colors. This was okay. Which one did I use? 1.4Y. And the other color, I mean, yeah, that ours must have it looks like a reddish. I don't know if that oh, I tried 2.2N, that didn't work out. So no, I wouldn't buy. I still prefer the Shape Tape. Last one, which can't fit into the screen. This is from Nature Lab Tokyo, a perfect smooth shampoo. This I would not buy again. It made my hair very heavy, and maybe because it's a smoothing shampoo. I really don't know what to do with my hair. When I was younger, it was a lot easier, even though my hair is very oily. Now it's gray, even though it's dyed, and the texture changes, and it's actually turned slightly, not curly, slightly wavy, and I'm at a total loss. So this was, like I said, a little too heavy. I wouldn't buy this again. I have their other, I can't remember the other line, which isn't bad. So I'm going to start working on that. But I honestly think when I get done with a lot of these shampoos, I'm just going back to like Suave and herbal essences, old ones, because my hair looked better then. And I know, like I said, it makes a difference when your hair changes with, coloring or gray or all that. But so I will put my year to date. I will keep up with the empties because I actually do enjoy these, and reflecting back on what I used and to see how much you can use up in a year. So I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you in the next video.